And those are kids, whether they talk starvation or not, those are kids that are starving.
According to a senior White House official, the president was disturbed and troubled by the images, most of which he saw in news clips. Trump said he plans to work with international partners to fund and set up food delivery centers. Jeffrey Epstein associate Ghislaine Maxwell's request for immunity in exchange for testimony was declined by House committee Tuesday. In a letter, Maxwell's lawyer said she would be willing to testify before Congress if she was given formal immunity. If not, her lawyer said she would invoke the Fifth Amendment and decline to testify. The House Oversight Committee said it will soon respond to the letter, but immediately ruled out congressional immunity. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
If you want 5 free classic radio shows to add to your library or listen to them anytime you'd like, just go to 100radioshows.com. There's 5 shows waiting for you. Fibber McGee and Molly, Suspense, Jack Benny, Gunsmoke, and Richard Diamond, Private Detective. They're yours free. Just put your email in. We'll send you an email with 5 links. The links never expire. The shows sound amazing. They're yours as our gift. At that site, 100radioshows.com, there are hundreds and hundreds of additional classic radio shows for purchase. If you decide to buy any of those shows, use the promo code
radio.
That's right. Use the promo
secret
code
word is
radio. If you do that, you'll save 70% on your order. Now, that's done at checkout. Make sure you put the promo code in, save 70%. Get some free classic radio shows at 100radioshows.com, at 100radioshows.com.
We interrupt this program for an on-the-spot news report.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. 222-2222.
Are you paying too much for term life insurance? There's a tremendous price war among the major term life companies. Rates have dropped dramatically in the past 2 years. For example, a man age 45 non-tobacco user, $1 million of coverage is only $75 per month, level for the next 10 years. Or a man age 50 non-tobacco user can buy $500,000 of coverage for a monthly premium of only $110, guaranteed not to change for the next 20 years. That's right, level rates for 20 years. And if you're a smoker, we have great rates for you as well. At the Term Lifeline, we specialize in policies of $500,000 and above. So if you're looking for new or replacement term life insurance, call right now for a free quote.
Rates and availability may vary by state. Sample rate quotes are based on preferred non-tobacco underwriting exam required to qualify.
800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. 800-803-1961. That's 800-803-1961.
Listen up, fellow timeshare owners. If you're a timeshare owner and you want out at all costs, you're done, frustrated, tired of wasting money, you don't use the darn thing. Get out now. Hire the best Bulldog timeshare cancellation team in the business. Their in-house legal team, headed by a timeshare cancellation lawyer, can help you fight the biggest and baddest companies out there that sell timeshare. At some point, you were using your timeshare, but now you're not, and you're tired of wasting money. Before you go to the poorhouse, call right now and learn how you can stop the maintenance fees and put more money back in your pocket. Their services cost you a lot less than you think, and you'll save a lot of money over time. Call the Timeshare Exit Hotline now. It's a free consultation.
800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. 800-824-5131. That's 800-824-5131. The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, baby, let's go. Get up and get them in. 8:05 on a Wednesday, the last hot day of the week. It's going to be beautiful all weekend. This is Hot Take Central 2.0. I'm looking at the camera right now. We switched the camera up a little bit so you're closer to Jimmy and I. Okay, I'm waving. What's up, everybody? Get up, get them in. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. If you want to call in, you can, 855-282-8255. If you want to text into the show, 314-590-3770. We're also on YouTube. Hi, YouTube, Lou Info, on YouTube. Like and subscribe. Chat. The chat line's going already. I don't give a damn. I'll read everything. And I'm going to be barbecuing this weekend because lovely Rachel hooked us up with some sweet corn. Sweet corn.
Thank you, Rachel.
Sweet corn. Now, don't put this on the grill like you said, Matt Rock, right?
Yeah, you got to boil it.
Got to boil this. This is sweet corn, freshly picked, yesterday, a couple days ago?
A couple days ago.
Yeah, baby.
Right there
Let's
in Montgomery
go.
County.
And then we got McDonald's from Jimmy. We got we got health and we got non-healthy. I don't care.
Egg McMuffin
I'm
ain't
eating
gonna
both.
kill you.
Ain't gonna kill you.
Egg McMuffin
It ain't gonna kill you.
And the truth is,
it ain't gonna kill you.
I feel that sometimes in the morning when I'm really tired, I need something. And yesterday I got a poisonous tangerine.
I almost killed you.
So I brought in Egg McMuffins because everybody loves an Egg McMuffin. And then, of course, now I realize Dave Green's in there and I didn't get him one because I didn't count him in there and he's the boss.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, man, I did.
I'll be fired again.
Real quick, just an update on the basement situation. Actually, a lot of people reached out to me. And I was downstairs. And I'm ripping this basement up, this nasty filled grain water piss, and from the cat and the dogs when they were puppies, piss down there. It's disgusting. And I'm taking this knife and I'm going rap, ripping up this carpeting, rolling it up like putting it on a wheelbarrow, wheeling it up to my truck, throwing it in my truck. I'm ripping this carpet up, and I go.
Sounds like a boat.
I
just realized, I just need to make a folder.
I almost died. I almost died, and you guys are
onomatopoetic cam.
I almost died yesterday.
But your sound effects are generally
They're
good.
incredible.
I would rate them good, but this one was
that's what happened to me.
And I ripped up the carpet and I found an outboard motor.
I got electrocuted.
Major League is the guy in Police Academy.
Yeah.
You're batting AAA with the sound effects. Is all I'm saying.
Oh, really?
Like you're not Major League.
Yeah.
You're not Police Academy.
No.
But
I'm in the minors. I'm in the minors.
AAA.
I'm in the minors.
This one is bad. That's not a carpet ripping sound.
You ever have that happen to you? I cut a cord.
That's the sound of an outboard motor.
And I go, Kate's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I don't know. My mouth tastes like lead. Really weird. I almost died.
What'd you put your mouth on, son?
Electric cord.
What'd you put your mouth on, son?
Clip that off. Clip that one off. Son of a gun. Electrocuted in my basement. Damn. That was weird. That was a little wake-up call. I got you going a little bit. It got you going a little bit. I don't know if that's happened to anybody else. I'm sure it has. But it's not fun being electrocuted. It got me going, baby. What's up with you, Jimmy? What's up? What are you working on over there? What is that little thing?
This is a Wi-Fi thing that Dave Green. This is what I use on the road to make sure I can get to internet.
Yes.
Thank you, Dave. Sorry I didn't bring you an Egg McMuffin. Gosh.
Man, dude.
Can I take Eli's back? Can I take Eli back? No, I don't want anything out of your...
Give him this. Give him that.
Is it unopened?
No, the cat didn't bite it either. She died. She's dead. Give that to Dave and saves from you. 20 grams of protein. Makes you horny.
Because he's not listening right now.
No, he's not listening right now.
Who is listening is Pope Jugs, which is
what's he saying?
Hilarious name. Morning, fellas. Rights holding time.
Oh, boy.
It's clobbering time. It's rights holding time.
What's going to happen?
I want to make a little comic book character of Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
What's going to happen? What's going to happen?
We're going to find... I mean, they've already said it. Anyone that's got an expiring contract, they're going to try to trade. They're going to try to.
Oh, you're a rights holder. Oh, Hayes again.
Yeah, because who's off the table? I don't know as any. I think they're listening to everyone. It was interesting, Wilson Contreras, because you got to double check. There's guys with no trade clauses. Sonny ain't going anywhere.
I don't know.
And now that the back end of his contract kicks in, going to be tougher to deal him if he did want to go somewhere. Although he has value. Wilson has value. But Wilson reiterated yesterday, thank you to the media that also glommed in on that. But he talked to Mo and said, no, I'm not going anywhere. So Wilson's staying.
Good.
He says, I kind of like it. He says, I want to stay. My job here isn't done. We're not good. I haven't played that well. I would never leave before I started playing well.
I like him.
I do too.
But if you're
he is like the leader in the clubhouse.
But if you're Sonny Gray, wouldn't you want to try to go to a contender?
No, because he's got family. He likes it here. There's a comfort level. He likes the coaching staff he works with. There's a lot of things. I mean, some guys just, I got to win. I'm going to chase a World Series ring. And other guys are like, I got a family. We've already moved around. What's best for my family?
Cat, we might be a little hoofed here. In the chat, Lou Info coming in, management saying no corn, no Egg McMuffin.
Oh, is that what they said? Oh,
We might be a little hoofed.
Oh,
here.
you didn't give him corn either.
I know. I got a third bag. That's for Dave Green.
I see.
Hold
You
on.
know it.
I got a third bag.
Don't give him that, Jimmy. Give him that. 20 grams of protein.
Take my corn too.
Take us.
You sandbagger, Hayes.
Holy cow!
There it is.
Give him some corn. 20 grams of protein. Hook him up. My God! Holy cow! Well,
we are writing this.
Oh my God! What is going to happen in the next couple of days, Rock? What's going to happen?
I mean, they're going to sell Helsley, but I mean, the big thing yesterday that came out is I mean, Helsley had some interesting comments. The one was that he'd be open to returning after he gets traded, and then obviously his contract would expire. The other part that was interesting from Helsley's comments was the very candid, the candor around the need for starting pitching, which I thought was hilarious. But overall, just very interesting that Helsley would be interested in coming back. I mean, Mayton says he wants to stay, so I wonder
Where did you get that from?
Was that from a question you asked?
Can I get?
I've done sit downs with him. It's just
Jimmy.
We don't retweet him. You know what I saw?
Brendan Schaefer.
What do you want from me, man? I'm reading it in the story. I can't divine it.
Schaefer did his post game, and he mentioned you asking the question multiple times. Yes, multiple. Right. So he hooked you up. That's Brendan Schaefer, baby. Little shout out. No, that's what you do.
We don't tweet out. You know what? The other day, Mason Wynn said, "My knee is jacked up. It's not okay." Now, why did he say that? Because there had been some things put out there that maybe the team wasn't happy with where he was or his progression. And I think he felt the need to say it. So if you put it on pregame, it's got one life, right? Things on the internet, things on social media keep churning. So they have more life. They go in front of more eyeballs. We don't do that at FanDuel. So I actually asked them to retweet this. I don't have the ability to record on my phone with video and then retweet it because I'm trying to get the audio and just
you're working. Yeah.
Right. So I asked him to retweet. Then I saw it was retweeted all over the place. And all of a sudden, Mason Wynn's knee, you can find it on the internet. Helsley has said pretty much all year he wants to stay. You know, he likes it here. Now, he knows, he said, I'm a big boy. I know I have no say in this. And they're probably going to trade me. But anyway, yes, I'm aware of that. And thank you to B. Schaefer for pointing out.
So if they trade Helsley and he wants to come back next year, what would that contract look like if he'd had a pretty decent postseason?
Well, he's not going to the postseason. I mean, if he got traded this year and then did go, he could probably write his own ticket, right? There's not a ton of relievers with his stuff.
I mean,
and his resume.
The question then becomes, I mean, do the Cardinals want to sign him to a 3-year deal?
No, because if they wanted to, they could probably approach him now and extend him, but obviously they want to get something for him.
So why do you think he's making such a public comment about wanting to come back, knowing that he's got to know
I don't think he's
that
doing
his contract expectations and that what his agent's going to be asking for is something the Cardinals aren't going to be really down for. So I'm wondering why make the comments about how he wants to come back, I guess. I mean, it's just a
I could be wrong, and maybe I'm a rights holder, but I think because he likes it here and the fans have been nice to him.
Oh, you're a rights holder. Oh, Hayes again.
And it's a non-political. He's just telling you, I like it here, and I'm not looking forward to being traded. He strikes me as pretty decent guy. Now I know the complaints against him are he's not available enough. He has a set of rules when you can use him and not. I think he's been better about it. I think he wants to pitch, but if you're cranking save after save, maybe you don't want to be used 3 nights in a row. I don't know, but most pitchers are like that. If it's a no-go zone, it's a no-go zone. But he is value.
It's just hard to sign a reliever, especially, and then because then we have to start getting into the conversation about taking it in the vacuum of signing a guy to an extension who just had a down year after a huge year. Strip away all the other conversations we've been having, and when you strip it down to that conversation, it's also not a move the Cardinals seem like they historically make.
And also, who was the last reliever they spent money on? Was what's his name? It was a disaster, one of the worst signings. the guy with the glasses. What's his name?
Holland?
No. He's I think he's Canadian.
The worst signing ever.
Don't let me get this.
Come on, Rock.
God, I did a charity event with him.
I went to bed at midnight.
He had the
You
glasses.
don't know his name?
Had a milk bag of a
What
body.
year of this?
This is like 5-6 years ago.
Are you kidding me?
Come on. I know. I can picture his face.
Now,
Son of a
Rock, you're letting me
biatch.
down. Now I got
Come on, Rock.
Brett Cecil.
There
Sorry.
you go.
No,
What's wrong with you?
Colton Carriger got it.
Brett Cecil.
There it
You don't know who that is?
No, I remember now.
Was that a good signing?
Pretty bad.
They,
What was
they-
Greg Holland a good signing? I named a
Yeah,
bad
but that
closer
was like
signing.
a last minute grab him up thing. Brett,
Was it Cecil?
Cecil, no, Cecil. They paid a lot of money before
They did pay a lot of money, yeah.
before the market developed, and then admitted. Well, let me finish.
No, I'm just saying it was bad.
They-
too, yeah.
I'm not Randy here. You can't interrupt me like you do him. Shame on you.
Oh, you interrupt Randy.
What are you talking about?
Tell Randy that. I've never seen it.
I
but
don't
knew
think
that
he's
would
ever
get him back.
interrupting Randy.
Brett
Just
Cecil,
him talking about interrupting people.
Brett Cecil was signed early for like $40 million, and they said, "Look, we needed this. We knew that we're probably overpaying, but we wanted to check it off the list of the things we needed to do." And he was awful. So I'm saying that's the last time they extended themselves that I can remember. The Holland thing was short term. It wasn't a big.
Well, Cecil's also different because it's not a guy you had in house, and that's always a different. It's always a different case with the Cardinals, right?
Yeah, but Holland was you brought.
No, I know.
Holland
I know.
wasn't
I
in-house
was trying to
either,
think about
so,
terrible
yeah.
relief pitcher signings.
Anyway, they're not going to spend a lot of money on a reliever. And the truth is, a lot of teams are guarded to do that too because they seem to be kind of disposable assets, and then you can pick a guy and throw him in there and be just as good. I also think that Helsley stuff makes him different because his stuff is unique, and he probably could be a starter if he wanted to, but he's found a lane. And at some point, if he goes to a team and he's not great as a closer, you might see him reemerge as a starting pitcher, which, by the way, I've made a decision. If I'm the Cardinals, I tell Leahy, spring training, you're with the starters.
Well, if you're Helsley, wouldn't you want to be a starter?
Yeah, more money.
So,
except for the fact that if you're good at anything, I wouldn't know what that's like. In fact, no one in the dais does.
No.
But it's hard to know what it's like to find a lane where you're good and everyone thinks you're good at it and will pay you, maybe not as much as the other thing. You stay in that lane. That's why I stayed fighting. Even if that's not the lane you would have chosen, it's the lane that's in front of you.
Should have been a goal scorer.
Are there like just over the last 20 years, just put it in that time frame, are there a lot of people who throw and rely on their fastball as much as he does who just don't have a changeup? Is that like is that anomalous?
Relief pitchers usually have 2, maybe 3 pitches.
That's fair.
Starters have more. He has more.
Yeah.
But you don't necessarily show everything in a small sample size, especially when you do have dominant pitches.
He just never throws the changeup, but I've heard people talk about that being a pitch that he could utilize. Consider if his fastball, isn't getting the misses he wants, and he's pretty much just four-seam and slider this year with a couple other pitches thrown in there. But that's just something I've heard.
Those are
I don't know enough.
With the four seamers, like a sinker, a sinking fastball.
Okay,
and the slider is a dominant pitch. Like you don't really need to mix much more in there in situations, especially if maybe you don't think you're going to land it as well and you're going to be behind the counts. I don't know. He hasn't been great. Certainly been good enough to get a contract or be of interest to other people. You know who does throw the changeup a lot? Sonny, who usually doesn't. Last night he threw the changeup a lot. So he had said almost cryptically in his previous start, he said, well, I'm working through some things. And then he starts saying, yeah, I'm not one that shies away from working on it in game. And some things worked and some things didn't. So I'm trying to think, what did we see? And with Sonny, he's so complex, and this isn't a shot. He just thinks on it on a different level than everyone. So to him, changing something on the fly could mean between innings, he didn't use the same towel. There's a lot of things he does that are part of his routine. But I did notice he's throwing the changeup more last night, and I thought, this must be one of the things he's trying in game. And he's like, no, it was really hot and I'm sweating and I couldn't grip the ball.
I don't know how they grip the ball anyway. when it's 110 degrees like that. Like that's got to be pretty difficult.
Here's audio courtesy Channel 4. Here is Sonny Gray breaking down the issues with the heat. Credit to Jacob Sersasimo over at Channel 4.
I mean, it was wet out there.
It was wet.
I mean,
you heard him say it.
Wet,
It was
wet,
wet.
wet.
Very
Got it
wet.
going like a turbo.
It was very wet.
I would never be able to be a pitcher with my hands the way it sweats.
Bichette
Contra didn't seem like it was that wet.
Well, different people sweat differently. I mean,
Exactly.
we know that
Look at me
Sonny's
and
a
him.
sweaty guy.
Look at me and him.
I liked Bichette's personal anecdote that he put out on Twitter where he explained he's like, well, I'm a bowler. I use a lot of the rosin because I'm a sweaty bowler, and I was like, I appreciate I like the perspective.
He's a good
there.
bowler.
He's a very
really
good
good.
He is.
Kid can roll.
You make money doing that, like in like pickup games, or you're
At the
betting on
very
people.
top,
I guess.
I don't know.
I bet he could hustle.
They hustle some cats. I'd go
I
watch
bet
him
he could
hustle some
hustle.
cats.
And he
You
might
know?
not think it, but he's got the mindset for a hustler.
Yeah, like he get locked in, no distractions.
He's a killer.
You know,
He
sip
get
on a
beat up.
beer.
He's a
Get
killer.
beat up.
How's Walker looking? 314.
Yeah, there was a little half inning where his routes seemed to be a work in progress.
His defense betrayed him, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean,
And part of it too is if you're like, he wasn't going to get there, and he kind of, I know he does something with his hands that makes him look like he's flailing a little bit.
Well, when he's
Other guys, when they know they're not going to get there, know how to make it still look like it's part of the process.
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Like, did you see it, Rock?
Yeah, it was bad.
So, but when he doesn't get to a ball, there's like his hands flail, and it makes it look worse.
Hold on a second. You two apparently couldn't hear that clip, so I'm going to play the end of it where he talked about the real issue, and I changed something, and I want to see if YouTube is able to.
Sorry, YouTube.
I want to see if YouTube is able to hear this now.
But it's tough. It's tough to grip anything. Everything's wet. Everything's wet. It is a real challenge and something that I've tried to overcome in the past years prior, just throughout my career. It's tough.
So let me know, YouTube, if you are.
Did you get that, YouTube?
That clip that time. I want to make sure we're hearing our clips.
Did you get that, YouTube? Let us know. Let's see here. Get him in, by the way, 314-590-3770. What's up, guys? Good to have you back. Been listening. Just haven't been able to text in. K-Dub. What's up, baby? Oh, man, yeah. Let's see that. Did they hear it on there? Somebody said that seems like
management said we could hear it loud and clear that time. My apologies to that, guys. Yeah, that was the gist of what Sonny Gray said. And the reason why Jim brought up the change up yesterday is
that was my follow-up.
Is he says it kind of Sonny said there earlier in the clip that it kind of naturally slips out anyway. So it was a pitch that he was more comfortable with how wet it was.
Cam, why do you chirp Andy so much on the pod?
It was hilarious.
In your defense, the pic of him signing his new contract on Instagram was bizarre. Wombat. Well, why the hell do you think I chirp him? Because stuff like that. Shohei Ohtani.
How does anybody? How could we ever chirp Andy Strickland? For what reason?
Where we at, homies?
Could we ever?
Shohei Ohtani.
What reason could we ever just make fun of Andy Strickland?
So he put that on Instagram too, not only Facebook.
The
signing.
Well,
the signing.
If I had to guess, it probably went to Instagram first, and then they have their auto post on where it goes, where you post stuff on Instagram and it automatically posts on Facebook. If I'm just guessing,
Send me that picture.
He had no idea.
Let me ask you: he
had no idea?
Is that worth me tweeting at him? Would he be mad? I love him, so I don't want to get him mad. And I know sometimes he's got thin skin, as we all do.
Thin skin. Holy cow! Yeah.
Did I tweet that out and say, "Congrats, Andy, for"?
Oh my God! If you do that, I'm going to die.
We
I
should
die laughing.
we,
dude.
dude,
Will he be mad at me?
Cam, what if we got everybody to do it?
I mean,
what if we got a bunch of people to do it?
Do it.
Send me the pic.
It's on. All right.
I don't have
during
Facebook. My wife, honestly.
He's gonna be so.
He's gonna be so.
Oh, this would be amazing.
Can we tell people what happened though?
Yes.
Okay, so he's in San Diego for a vacation, right? And of course, he got a promotion with FanDuel, and rightfully so. He works his ass off, and he does a damn good job. Of what
Does a great
He does a damn good job. Okay, he's been working since he was a kid, working his way up. And I gotta give him props to that. And I was the first one to text him and congratulate him. But if I would have signed, he would have texted me saying the podcast's over. He's moving to Idaho. But it's all good. But it's
I
all
like it when you let it fly.
But it's all good.
That's fair.
But it's all good. But to sign a contract for a business and not a team like his son did a couple weeks earlier because he made the AAA team, which is a big deal. And I remember doing it as a kid, signing. And, you take a picture like I'm a big boy, like it's pretty cool. So he went up to son and signed a contract in San Diego. And his wife took a picture of him and she posted it and said, I'm so happy. It's just hilarious. Like he's Shohei Ohtani.
So my wife is, I guess,
UPS
Facebook
store?
friends with his. I don't know. And she said, "Oh, congrats, Andy. Did he
signed with the Braves?"
No, she thought it was like, did he leave FanDuel? Hasn't he been? No, he got promoted. Like they're letting him go on the road for the first time in 87 years, right? So, like, is that what he's signing? I didn't know. And she said, why is that a UPS? I go, I don't know. I'll ask Cam.
That was another thing. People thought he signed with UPS.
So my wife asked, my wife is nice. So she's just like, congrats to Andy. Did he sign with UPS?
I called him out so bad.
So, but the thing is, like, we've all re-signed on, different things. Do you have to re-sign in San Diego? Is it so? Like they would say, hey, can I sign it when I get back? Yeah, of course you can. Of course you can.
Oh yeah, it's just hilarious.
Send me the pic.
I will. I gotta find it.
And then think about it because I don't want to hurt his feelings, but I do think
I think it's petty enough to where it's okay. It's still petty. It's
He's gonna be so mad. I'm gonna be so happy.
I go, you knew she's gonna post it. No, I didn't. Let me look at you. Let me look at your eyes.
That's all.
Come on. You knew exactly what was going on.
Picture.
You guys were in that together. You made her do it and tag you. Don't play me like a fiddle. Who you kidding? God, that was funny.
And didn't when you started going with the blues, and kudos to you for doing some of the radio stuff, he did not like it.
Well, no, because I was out of town all the damn time, and it affected our podcast.
So now,
and he was
the first thing
rattled.
He came to you and apologized and said, "We'll work through it with the podcast," right?
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Poor Andy, we're killing him.
Oh, we're killing him.
We love him.
We love him. I work with him every day, man. We love him. But okay, here's the deal. What do you think would have happened if I would have done that? What do you think would have happened? What do you think I would have happened?
Of course, I get texted the picture.
Yeah. Did you got it? Let me look at it. Let me look. Okay, he's looking at the camera. He said that. He said he didn't know somebody was taking a picture. Show. Okay, YouTube.
Oh no, text it to me. I can put it on. I can put it on StreamYard. I can put it on StreamYard.
Text it to him. Whoa!
He's gonna be mad.
He's gonna kill me.
We won't do that. We won't do that. He's looking straight. Well, I will tell you, but he's looking straight at the camera. It literally. St. Louis City SC just signed a player. It's almost a shot for shot remake.
It's the exact same thing
of what City just
like.
Did
You just don't do that. You just don't do that. I go. You one up little Ty, didn't you, Andy? You one up your son.
Run it back. Let's go.
Oh man.
Test. 1 2 1 2.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Having Rock on the show is super refreshing as compared to Cole. Rock doesn't annoy the crap out of me. The only thing we're missing is yin to Jim's mega yang. We need some Charlie to complete the circle.
Yeah, Rock, you got to come at me more.
I don't have, like, if I come at you, I'm shooting from the hip. I'm not tied into the political stuff. I'm trying to stay tuned to 7 Sports right now.
You didn't see the Nazi. You didn't see the Nazi propaganda.
Go to the show. Look,
it's breaking me, Jim.
You didn't see the Nazi propaganda.
There's a lot of
from American Eagle.
Oh, I saw that whole thing.
You can't be a show where everyone's like, great point.
Yeah.
You're exactly right. Like,
I know.
Part of the thing what I try to do
I'm coming at you on the baseball, though. Like that's where I'm tied in right now. I'm more tied in with baseball than I've ever been.
I know, but
because I'm co-hosting the show.
Who isn't as tied in?
I'm not tied in.
I know.
Listen, I sent Cam.
I got electrocuted.
Listen, Cam.
We need to get him in.
Well, then you know what? Let's
be a good teammate, Rob.
Listen,
Dave, get this guy out of here.
I was a good teammate.
Switch it up.
I was a good teammate. I sent Cam a fantastic article the other night about Fort Bragg,
and I read the whole gosh dang thing.
Absolutely insane what's going on. This guy's writing a book in coordination with Rolling Stone.
Scary
about these special forces guys who got murdered back in 2020, and essentially they got murdered because they were helping a cartel run drugs throughout the Carolinas. And including dealing a lot of the drugs
it's a side hustle.
At Fort Bragg.
Really weird.
But there's also these crazy parts of the story where essentially the book lays out that like some of the largest paramilitary gangs in Mexico have been armed by U.S. soldiers stealing weapons from their forts and selling them to these drug gangs. And it's like, that's insane. The largest paramilitary Mexican drug gang was a bunch of commandos that were supposed to be anti-drug commandos that were brought to Fort Bragg and one other fort by the Mexican and American governments in a joint task force to create a group that could take out these cartels and fight with them. So they trained in marksmanship, reconnaissance, counterintelligence, ambush tactics, interrogation tactics, all this stuff. Surveillance. They train these guys all this stuff. And within a 3-year window, these guys broke off from the Mexican government, started working for one cartel, then started a war and broke off and created their own cartel. And that cartel has been the most heavily fortified and deadly cartel south of the Texas border around the port of Veracruz. And it's just guys that we trained and armed. And it's like, what the hell? It was this entire web. And I'm going to get the guy's book because it was just a very long excerpt from his book in Rolling Stone. It was
really
unbelievable.
But that's how the cartels do business. That's how they have every politician, every cop in Mexico in their pocket because they have a way to get to you. And after a while, like you think, like, no offense, with the ICE agents, why do you think that they have masks? Honestly, they're arresting cartel guys along with, yes, you can say they're arresting too many people. I'm not arguing that. But if you're going to be outed, your family's going to be threatened for doing your job, wear a mask.
I agree.
You see the cops in Mexico, what are they wearing? The anti-drug cops, they're wearing masks.
And Antifa's wearing masks
because they want to hide themselves from the drug dealers, the cartels, all that kind of stuff. And there's an element of that these ICE agents are dealing with. And when I see politicians calling them out for wearing masks, they know.
Those are the same politicians that would have arrested you on the street for not wearing a mask 3 years ago.
Right? But in this case, those politicians know why they're wearing masks. Shame on them. They're trying to protect their families.
Yeah. Cam, with your incident with the electricity, does that mean you could shoot bolts of lightning from your ass, just like William Wallace? We need a demonstration. You're damn right I can. Can't do it right now. It's going to burn the place down.
What does William Wallace shoots lightning out of his ass from? What is
That's from Braveheart.
No, what is do they say it's like a joke where the king says he's like, what does he do, shoot lightning out of his ass?
No,
is that a line from Braveheart?
They're all like trying to get together and they're talking about William Wallace and stuff like that. And you hear all these rumors about him. He's 6'7". He's this. He can shoot lightning out of his ass.
I was like, is that a line from the movie or is that a line somebody made a joke about?
I think that's a 30. Mel Gibson posted a tweet
That's
about
fantastic.
30-year anniversary of Braveheart. One of my favorite movies ever.
Wildly inaccurate and still
inaccurate.
Still so fun to watch.
Wait a minute. That was a historical movie based on fact, wasn't it?
What's it called?
Unfortunately, the Scottish did not wear woad in the 13th century.
There were
an absolutely insane thing to put in there.
But what's that called whenever like a nobleman comes into your little town and you're getting married?
Prima nocta.
There it is.
Which I don't think was actually a real thing.
What is it?
Really?
What is it?
The prima nocta.
You don't remember that?
It's a thing, and that's what kind of like jumpstarts everything in Braveheart. It's like it was. I don't know if it's apocryphal or just like it's from a very small period of time. But it's essentially lords got to go around to the lands they owned, and if you were getting married, he got to have sex with the bride before the husband.
See, I think that's fine. I think that's fair.
Hold on. This might be something you want to cut off and put on YouTube. That might be an abuse of power.
That
might be an abuse of power.
Come here now. Who's getting married?
Anthony says Jimmy just basically called Rocky a vanilla. Way to call him a jag, rights holder.
No, I didn't.
I think it's literally, I just refuse to, I'm just not ready to get in arguments about the political stuff because I'm uneducated about it right now, and I'm willing to admit that because I'm trying to stay tapped into
you're uneducated about a lot of sports and you still argue away. So
no, I'm pretty educated about those ones. I'll argue about those all day, but people on the show don't want the sports talk. They want more politics.
I'm scared of Sydney Sweeney, and I'm worried for you. I'm worried for Dave Green. I'm half worried for Andy. I'm worried for my producer.
I'm half worried.
I'm worried for the people of Creve Coeur. Like, I'm worried.
Andy doesn't embrace that.
I'm half worried. I'm half worried for him.
It's terrible.
I think he signed away his rights to being Jewish in that contract.
Oh, big time contract.
So the Sydney Sweeney
13-year deal.
The 13-year deal.
13-year deal.
So is that what he said?
A lot of it's deferred. Deferred money.
So just so you know, in broadcast, and I don't know what Andy has. Maybe he has a different deal.
Yeah.
Wait, how long?
But in broadcast, in broadcast,
he signed it like he signed a 13-year deal with the Mets.
In broadcast, you have a series of 1-year deals wrapped into a deal. And I know because I used to have one of those. You'd be like, yeah, I got a multi-year deal. And you look at it, and you actually have a 6-month deal because at least in the standard contracts, it's either 6 months or a year cycle that the company has where they can terminate you for whatever the list of cause or whatever it may be. So most people that say got a multi-year deal either have a 6-month or a 1-year contract. So
should we get our contracts from Dave and sign them together and stare at the camera like Zoolander and post it?
Listen, I don't know if that'd be good publicity for the station. So I don't know if Dave would be on board.
He's like, no, we're going to do that.
Yeah, like let's not.
We're good. We're good on that.
I actually don't tell people about you guys.
Actually, we try to hide you guys in that room and shut the door, you know?
I don't think this would be a promotional material that he would utilize.
Are you going to post that? Are you going to post Andy?
I don't think I'm going to. I like Andy too much. But it is hilarious.
It's funny.
The picture,
it's petty funny.
He told you he didn't know she was taking.
No idea. I had no idea. Yeah, he did.
Did you post the picture on your podcast?
No.
Why?
That'd be hilarious.
Well,
if he walked in there and the backdrop was just like that
find me the picture and I'll do it.
That photo
if I have a picture, I'm putting it behind us on the pod of him signing.
I would love that.
Can't you tell your guy that the smart guy that does the technical part to just fly that picture in?
Sure.
You need to.
Sure.
Especially when he says, I didn't know.
No idea.
I would fly that picture in and then expand it to full screen.
Yeah, I'll do that, actually. Now that I think about it, I will certainly do that. Let's see. Okay.
Speaking of podcasts.
What up?
I have some breaking news. I have a podcast.
What?
Did you know that? It's called Serving It Up. It's with Lance Lynn, Matt Holliday, and Kyle Gibson. And it's honestly, I think the best panel you can have in baseball, except for me, of course. And in the latest episode, behind-the-scenes stories about what it's like to be part of the trade deadline. Either you're going to be traded, your buddy's traded. Great stuff from those guys. They're really smart. And as a bonus, Kyle Gibson's getting a puppy. So there you go. Serving it up, Jim the Cat Hayes YouTube, and also wherever fine podcasts are offered. Thank you, Dave Green.
Thank you. Let me tell you about that beautiful place right next door, the Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, Missouri. The Audi Exchange in Kirkwood, Missouri. Ready to electrify your drive. Audi Kirkwood invites you to experience the all-new 2025 Audi Q6 e-tron. Ooh, I bet you that thing's badass looking, baby. Badass looking. The future of luxury EVs is here. For a limited time, take advantage of the 2.99% APR financing for 72 months. Especially on the Q6 e-trons. That's high performance with smart financing. Plus, explore a great selection of your Audi favorites, including the all-new 2025 Audi Q5. It's redesigned and ready to impress. And don't miss out. Up to $7,500 federal tax credit available on select EVs and plug-in hybrids. But hurry, this credit expires September 30th. Now's the time to plug in and save. Go see my buddy Neil and the entire crew at the Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road, or shop their entire inventory online at AudiKirkwood.com. Audi Kirkwood. Expect the exceptional, not bad.
Is there
not bad?
Were there any?
Rock, can you take that so I don't forget it over
We
there?
have to
please?
break, right?
You take that, please.
Because I want to do a tease. Did anyone get hurt in the tsunami here? No, not yet, right?
Not yet. No, it's
Which
over.
tsunami? The tsunami in Hawaii or the tsunami in Cam's basement? Hi-oh.
You son of a gun!
Aaron got you.
So,
I mean,
God dang it!
He shot right to the dome.
I'm listening to the news on the way home from the ball game, and they're talking about tsunami, and all I could think about was Cam with a big smile. Tsunami.
I'm like this.
It's like, to him, it's a show tune.
I was like this morning.
Tsunami.
I got up at 4:15. I turn on the news, and I'm like, oh, I go, some bitch. I go 8.8 right off the coast of northern Alaska and Russia. Like, that might hit some things. And they're talking about the evacuation of Honolulu and Maui. All these cars are lined
But
up.
hasn't it not hit, and it's not bad?
It wasn't bad.
Right?
It wasn't bad.
And so you're
But
disappointed. You were disappointed. You were. I love Cam. You're one of the best-hearted guys I've ever worked with. Big heart. But when it comes to natural disasters, you want death and despair, and I don't know why.
I agree with you.
Where is that coming from?
The demon in me. I got
tsunami.
I saw that. I'm like, oh my God, a tsunami. I go, earthquake, tsunami. Oh, baby, let's go. Give me some popcorn.
I'm going to write like a musical called Tsunami.
Please do. I'll help produce it.
I mean, I'm obsessed with it. All right, let's go to break. We're going to regroup. Don't go anywhere. Get them in, 590-3770. Get them in on Lou Info, on YouTube. We'll read them all. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Run it back. Let's go.
Test. 1 2 1 2. Where we at? Let's go.
This hour of content on the Lou Information Station is brought to you by Grandpa Pigeons, Johnny Mac's Sporting Goods, and Becky's Carpet and Tile Superstore.
Hey, see that, kids? That's the St. Louis Arch, the gateway to the west.
The Lou Information Station, where we'll always call it Highway 40 or Highway 40 if you're a boomer.
The St. Louis expression?
Stream our content 24/7 at louinfo.com. The Lou Information Station.
It's one of baseball's fiercest rivalries, the Cubs versus the Cardinals, and the action returns to Busch Stadium the weekend of August 8th through the 10th. Feel the heat, the history, and the excitement as these two legendary teams battle it out under the summer lights. 3 big games, 2 historic teams, 1 electric atmosphere you won't want to miss. Great seats remain. Secure yours today at Cardinals.com.
This is Wilson Contreras, San Luis Cardinals, for the Lou.
Summer in St. Louis means one thing: Cardinals baseball. It's more than a game, it's an STL tradition. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the boom of the fireworks. It's the soundtrack to summer for Cardinals Nation. So grab your cap and glove and take your spot in the stands, because in St. Louis, baseball is more than a melody, it's our favorite song.
LouInfo.com news headlines. Brought to you by Brown and Crouppen, 222-2222.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Union workers at 3 different Boeing facilities in the St. Louis area, both in Missouri and Illinois, could go on strike as soon as midnight Monday unless a new contract deal is reached by Sunday night. About 3,200 international machinists and aerospace workers union members are impacted. One person's been charged for his role in scamming an auto repair shop in Overland. Police said the scam last summer targeted Dave's Auto on Lackland Road between August 6th and August 28th. Abel Montiel and 2 others allegedly obtained the auto repair shop's banking info at Commerce Bank and stole $14,600 from the auto shop. MasterCard is building a new solar energy facility in O'Fallon to power its data center and take a step toward the company's goal of achieving 100% renewable electricity and net zero emissions by 2040. It breaks ground next spring. Names have been announced for the St. Louis Zoo's 5 baby cheetah cubs: Asha, Bozzie, Chirpa, Milani, and Wicket. Will be seen at River's Edge later this year. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Hot and humid for one more day, and then we get a big break on the temperatures and the humidity on Thursday. For now, we'll be hitting the mid-90s, sunshine with a few clouds. Our heat index 110 today. Showers and thunderstorms look likely. Overnight, more rain, low 70s. Scattered showers and thunderstorms, and a lot cooler on Thursday, mid-70s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Hey everyone, Cam Jansen here to tell you about the experts at Fast Signs in Earth City. Fast Signs can handle any and all of your business visibility needs, from traditional signs and graphics to digital to core graphics and anything in between. Fast Signs in Earth City has you covered. The station uses them, the Blues use them, and you will love the work they do. Call 314-344-4400 for your custom signage needs today. That's Fast Signs in Earth City, 314-344-4400.
Join your fellow St. Louis City SC fans at Hot Shots Sports Bar and Grill. All St. Louis area Hot Shots locations are proud to be a part of City on Tap, presented by Michelob Ultra, the official network bringing St. Louis City fans and ice cold beer together. Catch every exciting moment of the 2025 MLS season at Hot Shots. Since 1990, Hot Shots has championed St. Louis sports, and they're thrilled to keep the tradition alive for St. Louis City SC. Find the Hot Shots near you at hotshotsnet.com.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Introducing the all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, where luxury meets cutting-edge performance. And now, at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 2.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, and style, all in one extraordinary SUV. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or online at AudiKirkwood.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
These two men here, are they with you?
On the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at LouInfo.com.
Yeah, let's go. 8:47 on a Wednesday, the last hot day of the week. Let's go. Get up and get them in. 314-590-3770. You can also call in if you want, 855-282-8255. Somebody called in the other day and thought this was a different show, and then Rock said, you want to talk to Cam and Jimmy? So no.
No.
Oh, God.
I like it.
That was cool. Anyway, you could chime in on YouTube. Go to LouInfo.com and
let's be honest. We're the B team.
We're the B team.
We're
baby.
the underachievers.
That's right.
But we can pull together just like this Cardinal squad is doing right.
That's right. They are playing damn good ball.
I retract.
Damn good ball.
You can say what you want about this show, but we are better than the Cardinals. I think Ron DeSantis is a really good governor. I love marijuana. I love marijuana.
I love marijuana.
Who said that?
Charlie.
I love marijuana.
Charlie.
You do too. I don't.
Women, they are hot.
I don't.
I got to stop by the
You'd
store.
rather die than eat your dog?
Yes. Your butt does look good in those shorts.
Stop saying that to me. I'm getting
said
uncomfortable.
You don't wear shorts.
I'm getting
been Marlo.
I'm getting uncomfortable.
He's obviously talking to me.
Maybe it was Seth.
Yeah, he probably was. Rock always says
Rock
he does.
always says he has a nice butt.
Stand up and show the camera. Stand up and show the camera.
No.
You
I'm
can't
not
brag.
I'm not twirling.
You
Stand
can't
up.
brag.
There's no angle.
Stand up, Sydney.
There's no angle.
Stand up,
Sydney,
big
sweetie.
dumper. Come on,
There's
big
no
dumper.
angle.
Nazi propaganda.
There's no
Stand
angle.
up.
So you're not buying that?
That you have a good butt?
No, that ad campaign is propaganda.
She's scary.
Who's scary?
Sydney Sweeney.
So
scary.
Here's what I saw.
Man, oh man, I'm scared.
Just, help me understand this, Rob.
Holy cow.
And Cam.
Yep.
What brand of jeans is it?
American Eagle.
American Eagle.
Yeah.
So Sydney Sweeney's an attractive blonde lady.
Beautiful woman. Yep.
Okay. And is she the girlfriend of Skeens, or is that someone?
No,
else?
that's Olivia Dunn.
That's Olivia Dunn.
Same kind of Nazi.
He's a pop star.
Same kind of Nazi.
Another run-of-the-mill Caucasian woman.
Nazi, yeah.
Right. Anyway, so they put up this ad campaign that says she has good genes.
Yeah.
Because she's attractive.
Yes.
And she's wearing their jeans.
Yes.
And then all of a sudden there was a huge backlash because
there
it
it
was
is.
White supremacy.
Of course. You didn't see that?
I just saw, and I actually screenshot it because I thought it was something you would bring up.
Of course it would.
And according to MSNBC, a big column. I don't know if they pilfered it from another publication, but it said it was celebrating whiteness. And nothing bothers me more than the term blackness, whiteness, as if you can pigeonhole millions and millions of people into one nice little category just for your narrative. I think that is the most racist thing when they talk about blackness and whiteness.
That's all they think about.
I was always taught, and I've tried to be good about it, but my dad, you think you know something about that guy? He talked about a homeless guy. You think you know him? You don't.
No.
You can never judge someone by looking at him, and he would say that goes for everything because people are individuals.
Did she say something weird or do something weird to kind of turn the people against her before this ad? Did she say
it's entirely?
Did she pull a Hulk Hogan?
I think it's entirely just people thinking that the ad's a dog whistle. That's entirely it.
A dog whistle meaning like what do you mean?
That it's supposed to be like subtle. It's supposed to be like a subtle propaganda racism kind of thing. It's like you're saying what you're saying, and people who are listening are going to get what you're saying. Ooh, she has good genes. The good genes are the blonde hair, pretty blue eyes genes. Like those
it's a genes. It's a genes ad.
Jim, I'm aware of that. Please don't yell at me. That's what the dog whistle would be.
Okay.
Now you're a guy who is a progressive and borderline communist. Do you agree with this? That this could be racial propaganda? Yes, you do.
Like you can spin it that way, but I don't think I guess the point is, does American Eagle mean to be putting it out that way? Which is no. Now, does American Eagle put it out that way with some kind of like weird thing where they're like, we know the people who are going to read it that way are going to like it? I don't know.
What if it were an African American woman? Would that have been okay? Or is that a dog whistle?
Of course it would.
I wouldn't have looked into it that way. No, but I'm sure other people out there would not have looked at it that way. No.
I think it's silly.
I'm just glad that they're going through the hot girl instead of the overweight Calvin Klein back in 4 years ago, where they'll have overweight and they're hideous, and then they pump them up when they know they're not really working on their body. Like being good looking when you're a little older, like you have to work for that. You're getting up, you're eating the right thing, you're busting your ass. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yes, we do.
I don't know. It's just so stupid. And now people are going up to American Eagle plays.
I have to disagree with you.
God
but I have to disagree with you. If Calvin Klein decides to put a heavy-set woman in an ad, I don't care about that either.
I don't either.
Do what you want to do.
I just think that, I don't know, this is nice to have good-looking people on those ads now.
Well,
I don't know.
Apparently good looks sell, because if you look around television movies, most people that are featured outside of like really gifted athletes or gifted actors, most of them are there because they're physically appealing.
Of course.
Okay?
Of course. No doubt.
Let people do what they want to do.
Remember Bud Light, Dylan Mulvaney, and then I guess was a CEO or one of the lady comes out like, we're getting away from the frat boy. We need to be in.
Okay. So if you want to revisit this, the Mulvaney thing was not an ad campaign.
They just sent it to her.
She was an influencer. So they sent these things out, personalized cans to influencers. So what? That doesn't mean I'm not going to like that beer or not like the beer.
I still drank it.
So too much was made of it. But yes, the CEO or marketing director coming out and going, in reaction to something to me that was nothing, said, yeah, we need to get away from that frat boy thing when that's your base.
No doubt.
To me, that was the thing that was really, really dumb. I don't care who has their own personalized cans.
You know one.
What? If a company, like, generally speaking, there's certain companies I will avoid now. Don't pretend, like I don't like Nike. First of all, their shoes are uncomfortable. I wear Adidas because they're more comfortable. But if you're going to pretend like you're on the cutting edge of morality and social conscious, then don't have slave labor. You know, like,
well, how's your phone doing? You know what I mean? Like,
right. But
where do you think this came from?
But I'm not. But yes, it's a little hypocritical because it came to my phone, I want an Apple, and I don't want to be the green blob guy.
Oh my God! Hey, look at the text line, Rock. I
don't have the text line in front of me. You got to read it, champ.
Well, it's a picture of Andy in a UPS outfit Signing the contract. Look at that.
That's great. All right, send me that. What if I
don't
tweeted,
know. How do I get that
congrats,
to you?
Andy, for signing with UPS?
Oh, that would be brilliant.
You can right click the picture and click save to or something like that.
All right, is that fair to do? Then it's not.
Because it looks just like him too. It's AI, obviously. All right, we'll do that at the break.
How does AI do that? Hold, before we go to break, I've asked AI take LeBron's picture and put him in a STL City jersey, and it won't do it. How do you get a AI to Photoshop a personal picture for you?
There's ways around it. I have not.
I don't really
used a lot of AI because I don't like it.
He doesn't like it at all.
So
do you know AI is AP is using AI to write game stories?
SI is doing
There's
this.
a lot more than that.
My thing about that too is I hate the public because SI did this too, and then like they got called out. And they're like, "No, we're not. Stop it!" And it's like you can't do it to save money.
SI?
It's Sports Illustrated.
Are they still around?
Yeah, they are, and that's why they're using AI is because they're not really around that much.
Where do you read it?
A website.
Okay.
And it's like saving AI. Like AP got called out, and they were like, "No, we're not. Don't be mean. Why are you calling us out?" It's like you're trying to save money. Don't be little B words when you get called out. You suck. You guys suck. And you're using AI, and you're bad people. Take it off the chin, and go.
Well, what if they have to do that to be profitable so they don't go under?
And go under.
No, Rock, you can't be the morality like some
you
companies.
You gotta find a way. You gotta find a way to generate profit. Well, you gotta find a way to generate profit.
There's a difference between companies that take advantage of people and then companies that are doing things that they have to restructure to survive.
You're the Associated Press. There's a level of responsibility you have to get information correct, and AI doesn't.
Do they? I don't think they do.
AI doesn't get information correct, so you're not doing your
How about
job.
the kid that graduated from that college and he's walking up on stage and he's showing everybody that his last paper that he got an A on was all Chat GPT, and then it popped up on the jumbotron. And I think he got his
degree suspended.
Yeah.
All right, we have to go to break.
All right, we gotta go to break. Don't go anywhere. We will be back in 5, 3. I mean, we won't. We'll be back. We'll be back. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Let's talk about your health insurance. There are a lot of reasons why people need affordable health insurance. But here's the bottom line. You know you need affordable health insurance. For you, a spouse, a family member, whatever. I'm going to give you a free hotline to call to find affordable health insurance that can cover all your health insurance needs in case you get sick or have an emergency. Plus, cover vision, dental, and more. And there are no long-term commitments. You can keep your plan as long as it's affordable. And for the price of a cup of coffee. We're not talking about one of those fancy coffees. For the price of a regular cup of coffee a day, you can have quality, affordable health insurance. Call the health insurance hotline for a free quote.
800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. 800-373-8414. That's 800-373-8414. All aboard!
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train. Yes, consider traveling around the United States on Amtrak. Traveling by train is a lot less of a headache than taking a plane, and you'd be surprised how many places you can go on an Amtrak. And there's no passports or IDs needed. Find out how to get where you're going as soon as tomorrow by train. Call the Amtrak Travel Hotline right now. We'll book your trip and email your tickets within minutes. Skip the drive to the airport and skip the lines. Call right now to book your Amtrak reservations. We service most of the United States.
All aboard!
Do something new. Travel by Amtrak today.
800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. 800-428-9517. That's 800-428-9517.
The Lou Information Station, 590 AM KLIS, Wood River, St. Louis.
USA Radio News, I'm John Summers. Tsunami waves have struck Hawaii and parts of the West Coast, triggered by a massive earthquake off Russia's far eastern coast Tuesday night. The magnitude 8.8 shaker was one of the strongest in recorded history, sending up tsunami alerts across the Pacific. Waves did cause some damage in Russia before moving on to Japan and Alaska. Evacuations were ordered in Hawaii ahead of the wave arriving Tuesday night, but the orders have since been lifted. The waves also made it to California, where water rose more than 3.5 feet in Crescent City overnight. A Missouri congressman introduced legislation to provide tariff rebates to Americans and their children. Senator Josh Hawley wants to give $600 rebates and said in a statement, Americans deserve a tax rebate after 4 years of Biden policies that have devastated family savings and livelihoods. The NYPD is mourning the police officer killed in Monday's mass shooting in Midtown. 36-year-old officer Didarul Islam was a native of Bangladesh. His death also hit the Bangladeshi community in the Bronx Parkchester section hard.
I'm very sad to hear that, and I know how she's feeling now. I could feel that.
Islam's body was brought out of the hospital as his family, friends, and colleagues stood by. Purple bunting is up at the 47th precinct in the Wakefield section of the Bronx, where people have been stopping by and leaving items like flowers to show their respect. Islam served close to 4 years with the NYPD. He leaves behind 2 young sons and his wife, due with the couple's 3rd child next month. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer says the United Kingdom's prepared to recognize a Palestinian state. According to Starmer, the UK will do so if Israel fails to take immediate action to end the war in the Gaza Strip. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Business owners, are you paying high phone bills for old school systems and lousy service? StrongTel cuts your phone bills in half and turns every phone you own into a feature-rich business system. Sean Roddy, CEO of Hennings Brothers Drilling, had this to say. We've been a StrongTel customer for over 10 years. It's great. It even includes an intercom with video to our equipment yard. I can watch live from anywhere with my smartphone. I'd recommend StrongTel to anyone. Never miss a customer call again with your StrongTel business system. StrongTel is a proud iTex partner and always welcomes your iTex dollars. You'll get award-winning StrongTel service, a business-class phone system, and cut your phone bill in half. So visit strongtel.com right now. That's StrongTel, StrongTel.com. StrongTel.
News reports on the Lou Information Station are presented by Brown and Crouppen. Brown and Crouppen.
So what's his handle?
GetBC.com.
You're gonna need lawyers, right? Who needs a vacation? Are you ready for an unforgettable getaway? Start packing your bags because Branson, Missouri, the vacation and entertainment capital of the U.S., is calling your name. For just $99 per person, here's what you get. A full 3-day, 2-night stay in a luxury resort hotel. A delicious full breakfast buffet every morning you're here. And when you call right now, free show tickets worth up to $100. That's right, free show tickets to an award-winning show on us. You don't have to leave the country for an amazing vacation. You can drive or fly to Branson and have an incredible time. Whether you bring in the whole family or just planning a romantic escape, this trip is built for you. We guarantee you'll love Branson. This is not a timeshare. It's just an unbeatable vacation deal for only $99 per person. You book now, you can use your tickets anytime this year. You don't even need to know your travel dates to lock in the special price. Hurry, because this offer won't last long. Call our Branson vacation experts today.
800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. 800-497-7198. That's 800-497-7198.
Hey, listen to me. I'm one of the credit cards in your wallet. I'm about to explode and pop like a balloon. You're using me and my brothers way too much. Your credit cards aren't the only ones annoyed. It's your paycheck that doesn't have enough to pay everything. Save your credit cards, your paycheck, and yourself a lot of PAIN. Pain. Call the debt helpline now. Not tomorrow, right now. Our experts will show you how you can cut your interest rates and your payments on your credit cards in half. Credit card companies have special assistance programs designed to help you. Make this 100% free call right now and learn how you could get out of credit card debt. Here's the number.
800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. 800-406-6569. That's 800-406-6569. Paid for by Zero Debt.
The future of driving is here, and it's electric. Introducing the all-new Audi Q6 e-tron, where luxury meets cutting-edge performance. And now, at Audi Kirkwood, drive one home with 2.99% financing for 72 months. Efficiency, power, and style, all in one extraordinary SUV. Visit Audi Kirkwood on Manchester Road or online at audikirkwood.com.
The Lou Information Station presents Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jensen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes.
Yeah, 9:05 on a Wednesday. It's hot as hell out, but it's going to change tomorrow. It's going to change tomorrow, baby. 79 degrees. Get into a good mood. Get that barbecue grill going. Let's go. Good camping weather this weekend. Good concert weather this weekend. I don't know if Kate and I are thinking about going to El Monstero, Pink Floyd tribute band, which is probably better than watching Roger Waters live, to be completely honest with you. They put on a hell of a show. St. Louis guys, local guys, El Monstero. Check that bad boy out this Saturday. This is the Lou Information Station, live and on demand at louinfo.com. You can call in 855-282-8255. You can text into the show, which people have been doing, 314-590-3770. And, of course, go to YouTube, and you can see us. We're waving right there. We got our chew spit. I got my chew. I got my thing. I got my McDonald's. I got corn over here for the weekend.
Yeah. Egg McMuffin?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
All right. Rock, did you eat yours?
Oh, yeah.
Just want to get on the record that I did something nice.
People are complaining that Rock's changed the camera so he wouldn't be on camera.
Yeah, he did.
And
It's not the reason.
it's not the reason.
No.
It's not the reason.
You guys were.
It's not the reason.
You guys are so far away when we have guests in. We're getting the back of the guest's head. We can't really see their faces. From this angle, we can then turn it to where we can actually see the guests when they come in, which is a factor at least once a week. We have a smaller webcam that I can just plug into my computer's over here, and then I can put to just face me, and then I can put my.
You can cut. Can you cut it?
Can
you go camera to camera on our?
I would be able to do that, but I was just going to put us up on so we're just both on the screen at the same time.
All right, let me ask you: are you sort of a producer for this show?
Yeah.
All right, then do me a favor.
Okay.
Next time, this is important. Are you listening?
I'm listening.
He's listening.
Next time, and it probably won't be for a while, but I do something nice, like bring in an Egg McMuffin. I need you to take a picture of me handing it to Cam.
Yes.
So that I can post it on Facebook.
Yes. Hand me this half-eaten one. I'm going camping / floating this weekend starting tomorrow. What food do you guys like to eat on a camping trip? We have black stones, and we have a Blackstone and all that.
What is that?
A Blackstone is like a griddle.
Okay.
I don't know why you would bring. I guess it's a smaller one that you could bring. You just kind of fold it up, put it in the back of your truck. And you said we got a Blackstone on that, so we do it right. Curious when everyone else makes when camping. I'd keep it simple. You know, brats, dogs. Burgers like this, burgers that are already made, you just throw it on there. You know, I wouldn't bring nice stuff. You want to bring a fat steak if you got a good fire going. I don't know, but if you're going to use a Blackstone, just keep it simple. Sometimes it gets wet from the river. You know, you got to have a damn good cooler. You know, just keep it simple, baby.
Think about what the hill people that might come to harm you would want that you could bribe them with.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I would not want to end up like Ed Beatty or whatever his name is.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Ed Beatty.
Is that right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding,
ding. I might watch that damn thing.
Boy, you got a pretty mouth.
You got one of them pretty mouth, boy. God, that's scary.
That's when you go.
God.
That's when you go, hey, can I interest you in some French toast?
What do you need? Here, let me help you.
And then you run.
You hungry? You guys hungry?
Guys, there's pancakes and bacon over there.
God.
And you run.
That movie. Ay. Ugh. My dad's like, you got to watch this thing. And I'm like, okay.
Someone said, can we get Cole back? Wow.
Yeah, JNTX isn't a fan of mine. So
why?
I don't know. He doesn't like me. I'm not sure why.
When people say they're not a fan of you, what do they complain about the most, you think?
Big head.
Jimmy.
I don't think that's why
they say that out loud.
I don't think that's why they just like. I don't think there's a lot more reasons to dislike me.
Your nice butt,
other than my physical form.
Are they jealous of your hair and butt?
They should be. They should be.
Rock was a little condescending when we were talking about
hair. I got it on top and bottom. Don't worry about that. But I don't know. The other day when we were talking, when I was making fun of the fans for never shutting up about Nathan Church, I got called arrogant, which is fair.
You are arrogant, but that's okay. That's confidence. No, you are arrogant. Anyone that thinks
I don't think I'm self-important.
No,
there's an aspect of self-importance to arrogance.
But let's be honest.
Literally in the definition.
Be honest about it. This is something my dad told me. Smartest guy, both sounding. He would say, you have to understand who you are. He said, if you think, hey, there's a camera, I should be the guy in front of it, you're arrogant. But that's also confident.
I literally
so
moved
roll
the camera.
with it.
I literally moved the camera so I wouldn't be on it.
But there's a microphone. It's the same thing. He would say microphone. Okay.
You like that microphone?
Hey, there's a microphone.
Don't
hey,
mind it.
I don't know anything about soccer, but let me talk for 30 minutes uninterrupted about soccer so I can educate you.
I'm sorry, you're
arrogant.
You're saying I don't know anything about soccer?
No, I'm saying none of us really know things. We're just mouthpieces on the radio. Let's not take ourselves too serious.
So we're all arrogant. If you talk on the radio, you're arrogant.
If you think you should be the one talking into the microphone about a sport that you don't play, you're arrogant. Now, we all have that. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. It's also a thing about confidence. Eric, boy, he takes the soccer thing too.
You and I have
I just put myself in
you
the
and
same.
I have different bars for arrogance.
Listen,
I wouldn't say you're.
What's arrogance to you?
I wouldn't say you're. I wouldn't say you're arrogant talking about baseball, Jim.
I hear it all the time.
I think people saying that. Well, I mean,
but it's
very
fine.
different things there.
But anyone that thinks they should be the one to grab the mic, hey, who's the guy who knows the most should talk into the microphone? Me. Now, the only guy in this building is you, Cam, because you played it.
Yeah, right.
But I mean, you have no clue talking about anything else, so you're with us.
But I don't act like I do.
I know. But
don't act like
do
it.
I? Yeah, I'm arrogant. All right. No, be fair. Let's be.
I don't know. Don't ask me. Ask JNTX to jump back into the chat. and explain why he likes Cole better than me. That's. I mean,
what does arrogance mean to you? Like
mountain comes to
give me an
Muhammad
example.
kind of thing.
Give me an example.
I guess I'm arrogant because I talk about sports that I wasn't very good at myself personally. I feel like
don't be hurt by it. It's not a real shot. It's confidence too.
Oh yeah,
it's confident that you're smart enough to understand the concepts and convey them in a way that other people can understand.
Yeah, I would just.
That's all.
If I wasn't intelligent, and I was bad at it. I would say that.
What about a guy that thinks he's the best at everything and everybody else sucks? Meanwhile, they don't suck, but they think
taking another shot at Strickland.
How? Why would you say? Why would you say that?
I don't see.
Why would you say that?
That's the one thing that I in our business that I would say is people who have a lot of ego.
Oh,
because like for me,
we all do.
People who think that their job's important. Like I love my job, but I'm very aware of the fact that my job doesn't matter. My job isn't important.
Are you saying this show's doesn't matter? Oh my god!
Not to in the real grand scheme of things, like compared to like what like people like other people in my life that I know do every day. Yeah, Costas calls it's the toy department. Like we're in the candy store. Like that's just the fact of the matter. And so we deal with people in this business though who take this business super seriously, like it's life and death. And like if you make a mistake or how dare you? And those people, I don't get them.
That's fair.
That's fair, except for the fact that you also have to take into account that, like for Cardinal baseball, in your case, soccer, whatever the hell you talk about, like some people hold that sacred. So you have to respect that, right?
Yeah.
Like,
okay. So,
right, you know what I'm saying?
Well, no,
I agree with you.
Okay.
I totally agree with you that what we do comparatively is zero importance. I try not to take myself too seriously. I take the job seriously because someone pays me to do it. But also Cardinal baseball is something that means a lot in this community. So I take the job seriously. That's all.
Well, you should. I take the job seriously, but I don't take myself in the job seriously, which is kind of the different thing, and that's the thing that I have an issue with. But yeah, I think arrogance. Yeah, that's fine. You can peg me for that.
Don't ever. I am contradict my father.
I am an ass. Like I'll admit that I am an ass. Like do
you think you're smarter than everybody else?
Extremely sarcastic.
Do you think you're smarter than everybody else?
No, I actually don't think I'm that smart. I think
Then why do you tweet at yourself?
I like to the things that I work very hard on to know, I'm confident that I'm knowledgeable about because I spend the time.
I agree with that.
But if I'm not knowledgeable at something, I have no problem being like, I don't understand that, and I'm trying to learn it. But if you can explain it to me better than
I'm all ears.
A couple hours on the internet, I'm all ears.
I think too, like when you talk to somebody, you know they're not paying attention to you. You know what I mean? Like they're.
What'd you say?
You talk to somebody and they're just not
I'm
paying.
kidding. That was a joke. I'm listening.
Oh.
Try to keep up.
All right, JMTX chimes in.
There he is.
You want to read it?
What's he say?
Pop
Let's
on
go.
the screen here for you in just a moment here, Ken. There's a slight delay to the bigger
A
screen.
1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6
wow,
and a
it's
7.
a much longer delay than I thought it was going to be.
Rockio pretends to be open-minded over things that are obviously stupid, like an uproar over women's jeans models. Marlo did the same damn thing. Other than that, I have no issues with Rockio. Okay.
Oh, so I try to be open-minded. Okay, that's a cool shot.
I think he said you pretend to be open.
You pretend to be open-minded over things that are obviously stupid.
You just took what he said and then repeated it.
I gave it the actual. I gave it the real context and not his.
No, he said he thinks you pretend to be open-minded, which means you already have decided on this.
No,
and you're kind of not
and
showing your
again,
card.
He's assuming something that he has no facts and therefore doesn't know.
Well, he's a listener. He's allowed to have opinions on the show.
Seriously, my problem is people's opinions have to be.
Don't get mad at me. I like you.
I'm not mad at you. You were literally screaming at me, and I didn't say that you were mad at me. So let me make a point without you being like,
I know. I'm trying to get you mad
at me now.
Don't you know I'm trying to get you mad? I think it's working.
If your opinion isn't based in fact, it's you shouldn't have it. It's a dumb opinion.
There are no dumb opinions, just opinions that you disagree with.
Yeah, no. If your opinion has no basis in like logic or fact or reality, and you're trying to act like it does,
then why were you wearing a T-shirt yesterday that said "Defund the police"?
Oh, come on, Rock.
Why are you? See, it's always the abject lies with you, Jim Hayes. It's the abject lies.
Wait, do you think
that's the only way to stop crime.
Hold on. Do you think that people believe that was true, or do you think it's Pam doing? I think you're smart enough to understand the difference.
There's people out there who aren't smart enough to know the difference.
Like on Twitter the other day, someone complained that I used the same joke a few times. A few. I made a career using the same 4. But I always say when someone like critiques me, I go, I apologize. The person from my social media staff that posted has been identified and fired. And some people think that that's true. Like, you got to be kidding me.
They're out of their
minds.
minds.
No one thinks you wore a defund the police shirt yesterday, even though you were at the Michael Brown.
Eli did.
Even though you were at the Michael Brown.
It's like it's not a clever joke. That's why I'm not laughing at it. Like it's not funny.
It's not a clever.
It's not
joke.
clever.
I think it's funny.
It's of course you do. That's why you said it.
So you don't think I'm funny?
No, I think those jokes.
You don't think I'm funny?
I think those jokes of yours.
I do not amuse you.
Are you? Can I get a thought off, or are you just going to keep interrupting?
No, you can't.
All right, that's fine.
Well, what the heck?
Dave Cooper says I'm the smartest person in the room.
And he's probably right.
No, he's saying that.
He's probably
saying
right.
I think I am, which
No,
I don't.
Dave's cool.
Like my thing is
The bar ain't high.
Okay,
exactly.
Here's what it is. When I was a kid, I grew up with a lot of older cousins and a lot of and my parents having a big friend group. And the thing was, if you made a comment and you were wrong, you were going to get shredded. And so now, if someone makes a comment to me and I know that the things they said is factually and logically incorrect, my mindset is I'm going to break down your logic and tell you why you're incorrect. Because that's what every person around me growing up has always done when somebody around them said something stupid. That's my default modus operandi. Is I am going to if you come up with something I don't understand, I'm not going to try to break it down or act like I know more than you because I don't. But if you come at me and say this is why XG is stupid, I'm going to explain to you why you're factually incorrect about that statement. That's all I'm trying to do.
That's cool. That's cool, baby. No big deal. No big deal.
That's all I'm trying to do.
That's it.
It's going to come off as arrogant to some people. I'm going to come off as an ass to some people. I don't really care that much.
Someone said, Q, I played high school basketball as Rockio is on the path.
I didn't play high school basketball, but I'll play the drop anyhow.
Rockio's on that path where he's going to be backed into a corner.
I can't decipher, but
I played high school basketball.
But that goes against everything Charlie was saying for years.
I love it.
It's the exact opposite. Like we backed him into a corner.
You did.
Honestly, the WNBA should
I don't
be
think I
in
was here
St.
for
Louis.
that.
You might not have been. Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I don't think I was there for
Oh, God almighty.
How did you get Charlie on tilt to that far without Jim in studio?
Because that was at the point where I'm racing Seth and Maddie's coming in here bragging about how fast he is, and he gets his doors blown off. So everybody's an athlete. And I said that Seth is a better athlete than Charlie or something. And then Seth kept bragging about it and bragging about it and bragging about it. And I'm like, yeah, I think he's right. I think he's right. I don't know, Charlie. Like, he moves a lot quicker than you, blah, 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 blah. And I just kept digging. And I dug him so bad where he's backed in this corner and he just blurts out that I played high school basketball, which he chirps people for going back and talking about their high school days, and is pretty good.
And for the record,
and it's harmless.
I think
it's harmless.
I think Charlie would have destroyed Seth in one-on-one.
And one-on-one basketball, damn right.
So it never got played?
No, we made a lot of plans. Right, we made a lot of plans.
We had so many plans.
We never followed through on any plan.
I raced Seth.
You did race Seth.
On video.
Why were the races the only thing that got followed through?
Because they're right there, and we kept talking about it, and then they go out there with all the cameras, and I'm like, I'll do it.
I just want to be honest about it.
Because it requires no effort for
so
that.
Stupid. Is Justin Trudeau, isn't he married with kids?
I thought he was.
Somebody's saying that he's hanging out with Katy Perry now. As apparently they were kind of really close at a restaurant in Montreal, which is not smart. He
got separated in 2023 from Sophia. Oh,
really?
Trudeau.
You like Trudeau because yesterday you were wearing a headband that said "I heart Trudeau."
No,
Justine.
I'm pretty sure if you do
what a nerd he is.
The most just like explicit blackface I've ever seen in my entire life.
God, it's
you
unbelievable.
Probably shouldn't have a political career after that.
It's unbelievable, that
wild.
picture.
It's insane.
It looks fake.
You'd think it'd be AI with like how hard he went on it. My God, dude.
Whoa.
Ooh, insane.
And if you did that, he'd be tweeting it out.
Jimmy Kimmel did that too.
Jimmy Kimmel was the biggest
was an
weirdo.
ongoing
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah,
I'm not saying weirdo. I'm just saying it does
cries on the air.
It does seem like if some people do something, it's okay, and other people.
He literally cried on his monologue.
And those guys, it's been 60 years since we all knew blackface was a bad thing, dude. It's like we figured this out in the 1930s. What are you doing?
And those cartoons and
what
stuff.
are we doing? JNTX opinions aren't always based in fact. That's why they're subjective, not objective. It is my opinion that Cole was a much better Deus member than Rocky. yeah, you can have a completely subjective opinion. That's fine. But your earlier opinion was based on things that actually happened. Therefore, I'm saying your opinion was bad because it was based in a bad fact.
I just laugh, man.
If you say I like a movie, I can't argue with that.
Did you watch Happy Gilmore 2 yet?
If you say, like somebody said the other day, said Happy Gilmore 2 is a better movie than Happy Gilmore 1. I don't care. You can't say that. That's a wrong opinion. That's a wrong opinion. There's no logic. There's nothing based in that. It's a wrong opinion.
Well, the numbers.
I don't care how subjective things are. You're a moron.
I agree. It's just all cameos. I mean, but they sell 40. It's 47 million in the first 3 days. Like it's going to
nostalgia sells.
Yeah.
Listen,
I didn't like it.
Everyone's telling me it sucks. I'm going to sit down and watch it at some point in the next month.
Just tell me what you think. If you're on board with how I think, the
clips I've seen are not making me laugh that much.
I was in my right state of mind. My mind was right.
That was a mistake.
My mind was right. If you catch
what does that mean again?
I smoked and I got stoned.
So your mind is not right now?
No. Well,
California sober, baby.
God, kidding me?
All right.
I mean, all day. I mean,
Okay.
I got electrocuted yesterday. I got to chill out a little bit. That shocked the hell out of me. When was the last time you got shocked?
What a pivot.
When they said that Rock was going to be part of the show.
When Andy posted the picture.
You'll get one.
Whoa.
You'll get one at some point before 10 a.m. I'm confident you will. I'm confident you keep throwing darts.
Your
hit the
opinion that wasn't funny is the wrong opinion.
You'll hit the board at some point. Just keep throwing.
You are getting a little rattled.
They threw a
You're
dildo
getting a little
out
flush too
in the WNBA.
Can I still keep the corn?
Yes.
Yes, he got one.
Don't grill it. Don't grill it.
There's instructions in there on how to cook it.
Don't grill it. Oh man, did you? Well, you know how what's his name got fired from with Stephen Colbert, and what do you think about that? I didn't even talk to you about that. People are saying that's Trump that did it. Yeah, I mean,
so I understand why people are saying that because there was a merger, whatever the network was part of, that they wanted to go through, that would go through federal approvals. So they wanted to kiss up to the administration in power. I'll be honest, I haven't watched late night television since Conan.
I love Conan.
Loved him. And he was not very political.
Nah. Here and there, he'd chirp everything. He was pretty even.
But he was funny. Yeah. And I haven't really watched since then. Like, I'll see a little Kimmel, not Kimmel,
Fallon.
Yep. He's funny.
He's not bad.
But I don't think it does. To me, it doesn't have the same cachet that Carson had. I didn't love Leno. I thought he was too milquetoast, but I thought Conan was great.
What about Letterman?
Letterman's great.
Yeah.
Loved him. Letterman was
But Carson, the best of the best.
I would say Letterman.
Gotta be right. And he didn't get political. He even comes out and talks about not being political, but he would chirp everything in a subtle, easy way. You know, it's hilarious.
Wait, who said that?
Carson.
Carson's no longer with us.
No, I know, but back
All
in
right.
I know. At the time, he's like, they asked him in interviews, I'm not getting political. Why would I do that? Why would I? I'll
You know
chirp a
what?
little bit of
Which
everything.
makes sense to me because you don't want to tick off half the country.
Or just make fun of both.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look, at Biden, you could call him a corpse, and then Trump, there's a million different things. I mean, it just do both, you know. And Jimmy Kimmel's the worst. He's such a hypocrite. It's unbelievable.
But
the Man Show back in the day, Rock, with him and Adam Carolla, what they were doing to women on the streets, like weird stuff.
I've always held the opinion that it's easier for comedians to come from a liberal point of view because at the time, like, who was the guy that was the Dennis Miller, like, went totally conservative.
Yeah.
And I didn't find him funny anymore. So maybe it's easier for comedians, just an observation. Maybe I'm wrong. But on the other hand, the successful talk show hosts have been conservative. So maybe it's easy to do comedy from a liberal point of view.
Ooh,
and then talk. And now it's changing. Everything's flipping because sides are flipping.
Yep.
But for years, that's the way it seemed. And then talk shows seem to be easier to come from a conservative point of view because the successful ones were conservative.
Just mix it up. I think Tony Hinchcliffe has a good thing going with what he's got, where he brings on all these comedians and they're all on stage, and then they all bring all these other comedians on. They got like 30 seconds to be funny, and then they all get bashed, and then Adam Ray will dress up as Joe Biden, and Shane Gillis will dress up as Donald Trump, and they go toe to toe, and it's the funniest damn thing you'll ever see in your life.
And I can find that I've never seen it.
Type that son of a gun in YouTube, and it is so damn funny.
Right.
Shane Gillis is so great as being Donald Trump, and Adam Ray, who I never really knew until he started creating all these characters. He does Dr. Phil. It's fantastic. He is phenomenal. Really, really cool stuff, man. Adam Ray, Shane Gillis, and Shane Gillis, of course, was the one that did the ESPYs the other day that bashed everybody.
Yeah, and it didn't get. I saw clips, didn't get well received, but I thought the jokes were funny.
Yeah, they were hilarious. 4-time All-Star Brittany Hicks, everybody.
You go.
She's my favorite. Oh, she's not. Oh, she's just a friend of yours' wife. Oh, interesting. That to me. But then they signed South Park to a $1.5 billion deal. And the first episode on South Park was Trump following around Satan and having a sexual relationship with Satan. It's the funniest thing. They did that with one of their first movies, where it was Saddam Hussein that was hanging out with Satan, and they're getting cuddly and funny and stuff like that. So, you know, you fire what's his name, and then all of a sudden you sign on South Park, and the first episode they have is just bashing Trump all the way through, and that's funny, and no one really cares. But I don't know, it's just interesting stuff going on in the world. Get them in, by the way, 314-590-3770. Rock, what are you doing this weekend? Are you gonna be able to chill out? Because you have been working your ass off, dude. You have been.
So yeah, it'll be a chill weekend because City doesn't play this weekend because they're off for one of the in-season tournaments.
You and Rachel need to do
so. Yeah, we'll probably do a dinner probably on a patio on Saturday night.
She cook or you cook?
We'll go out on Saturday, but I
bet you could cook.
She's been cooking. It's funny you asked that now because she's cooked the last 3 nights, and and now she's gonna be like, I'm cooking now. I cook more often, but she has been cooking.
Are you a good cook? I could see you being a pretty dang good.
I'm a pretty good cook.
Yeah,
not bad.
It's good to know what you're doing, man.
I've lost some of my chops. I've gotten lazy with it.
I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy barbecuing and making up stuff. Kate's a damn good cook.
Like we have a Blackstone and I never use it. We have a Blackstone I never use.
Yeah, because it's tough. Listen,
for me, it's like the air fryer is just so
easy.
Sweet. Like the chicken thighs in the air fryer,
easy.
I don't have one.
Oh, such an easy.
And my wife won't let me.
I don't have one either.
Do you have a convection setting on your oven?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, not convection setting. Sorry, what's the?
Well, I wouldn't
there's
know
a certain setting on your.
I wouldn't know
oven.
what the settings are.
Why am I blanking on the name of it?
I got 2 ovens.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Okay, fine.
But I want an air fryer, and we have enough stuff on the counter, and we have plenty of counter space, lovely granite countertop, and custom bookshelves. But my wife is like, we have enough crap, you're not getting that. And I was like, okay.
Air fryers are pretty sweet.
They are very convenient.
You can buy wings and put them in there.
Yes.
Yeah, you got to do. You got to do a little. You got to do a little to get them as crispy as you would.
What do you got to do?
Toss them in a little oil and then a little bacon and then a little baking powder on top of them.
Yep.
That crisps them up.
Right.
I'd do that anyway, just throwing them on the grill or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it's smart thing to do if you want to.
You know what I mean? I just don't like. I don't like deep frying anything in the house, man. It's just so. You ever deep fry something?
Yes.
Cook a steak, and then you walk around and you're sliding all over the place with the damn grease. Can't do it, man. And it pops up and hits you.
My problem is that smoke detectors these days are so damn
sensitive,
finicky, sensitive.
Oh, yeah.
I can't cook bacon in the house without having every window and a door open.
Put it in the oven.
And 3 fans on.
Put it in the oven.
I know, but
that's the easiest way to cook bacon.
I know, but I like
the smell.
I like having the grease at the end because then you keep the grease and you always have a little bit of extra bacon grease if you need a little lard instead of just wanting to use oil.
You cook the bacon in a pan.
To do in the oven. You're right.
Cook the bacon in the pan and then take the bacon out and then you could put your eggs in that bacon grease, baby. God dang right. God, bacon grease is good.
I'm
starving.
Than not, I don't cook a lot of breakfast. I cook a lot of, but I'll do a lot of I'll make myself a big sandwich for lunch, and so I'll be cooking the bacon for lunch. And there's nothing better than frying the onions and the peppers in that bacon grease.
Yes, damn. Yeah,
but I always got to open 3 windows.
Yeah, no, I know. Well, you could do it this weekend probably.
Man,
I'm gonna open the windows.
Oh, it's gonna be nice this weekend.
Yeah, baby.
What are you gonna do?
I might go to El Monstero.
Oh, there you go. That's good.
You know,
where they at?
They're at Riverport, baby. I'd have to get a box, you know. I know. It's bad.
You can't sit lawn. Can't sit lawn.
God no. What am I, 15 again?
You're like my girlfriend.
Good. You think Kate wants to sit in the lawn?
Hell no, she
Get
doesn't.
on with yourself. I need beer flowing constantly. They give you a cooler in the suites.
Oh, okay, that's pretty nice.
You get a nice cooler, man. You do your thing, and then you go to. I get that little hooked up area where there's a private bathroom.
You know that, Kate?
That's what we do. So somebody hooks me up.
All I know is usually you guys talk, and I'm going to have a few days, and I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now, right now, what I'm thinking is there's a beautiful spot on the couch that I usually sit in, and I get to sit with Stella
and just chill.
But I know that there's going to be other things that
you're going to be reading a lot of stuff. You're going to be reading a lot of news stuff. I think you're going to be.
No, because my wife and kid will have things that they want to do, and that's good. And I'd rather be with them than on the road.
But I'm excited. We got City has a cool game tonight.
What's the game?
They have a friendly against Aston Villa.
What does that mean?
The game doesn't. It's an exhibition game.
Hello, it's a friendly.
And
we're friendly.
They're playing a English Premier League team. And so I went to the game against Bayer Leverkusen 2 years ago. But I never seen a Premier League team because I know Chelsea came through here a few years ago and Manchester City came through. I didn't go to any of those games. So it's cool to see a Premier League team. That's fun. And then tomorrow night, it's a scrimmage. Yeah, tomorrow night.
Why do they call it a friendly?
Because that's the soccer. That's the word the soccer
Jimmy,
uses.
do you think it's wrong when I go? What are we playing tonight? It's a friendly. Hello, guys. Let's play soccer.
No, I'm a big Mel Brooks guy.
All right.
So
there's a little Mel Brooks in there.
There's a little.
Good knowledge.
Good knowledge. I've been thinking that since Tsunami. I'm like, we got some Mel Brooks.
Tsunami.
As somebody who not only do I love Blazing Saddles, I love the turn at the end. Stick out your tush, like all that. The Broadway turn where they break into the sets. That fourth wall break at the end of Blazing Saddles takes that movie to a completely next level. So I love Mel Brooks. I love his appreciation for theater. So you got a little Mel Brooks.
Do you like the movie Three Amigos? One of my favorites. It's really funny. The Buttercup scene when they're in the saloon with the worst people on earth.
Okay, so here's the thing about Three Amigos. It's one of the movies that has. When it's funny, it's some of the funniest things ever. But rewatching it now, there's such large gaps between the high parts of that movie. It's a hard movie to watch now. But man, the clips of the really funny parts are some of the best comedy ever created by human beings.
Martin Short,
I love
Chevy
Martin Short.
Chase.
I love Chevy Chase.
And,
I love Steve Martin.
Stevie Martin.
I love those three. I love the three of them so much, especially Short and Martin. And so yeah, it's the highs of Three Amigos Perfect.
I love it.
Perfect.
I love it. My little buttercup has the biggest, and they point to the banditos and they're going, smile, smile, because they thought they were bad men.
Sorry. But then Thursday night, SLU's doing an open practice, which is also pretty much a scrimmage, which I think is a lot of fun because they got a lot of new players. There's a lot of excitement about the Billikens. I went to practice yesterday. Billikens are going to be a lot of fun this year, and so I'm really pumped to go see them. Just an open scrimmage on Thursday night. They pump it up. They keep score. They pivot two teams against each other. The coaching staff splits as well. It's a lot of fun down there. So I'm excited for a very lazy weekend. We got a lot of stuff over the next couple of days.
One of the things that we're going to bond on is SLU basketball. I will say that I'm bad on soccer, but I love SLU basketball. I watch every game, and as you know, I love basketball.
Yeah.
So we can have a lot of probably good discussions. I might rip you on that too.
So excited.
Are they going to be good?
Yeah, they should be.
Okay.
And just Josh Search is just so much fun to talk to.
Yeah, I met him the other day.
Dude, he's a great dude.
Not a big guy. I thought he was a basketball player.
He's a little fella.
He was a tennis player mainly. That was his sport that he was really good at. But he's a basketball genius, and he likes talking about basketball. And so if you ask him an in-depth basketball question, he will give you a 3 to 5 minute answer routinely over and over again. Like he just did a podcast. He just did a 2.5 hour podcast.
Really?
And it's like I have no idea how I would after 20 minutes. I feel like you have other things to do. I'm sorry for wasting your time. That would be my mindset. But these guys locked in, and I haven't listened to the full podcast yet. But it's fantastic. And just talking to him yesterday,
he seems like a cool cat, man.
He's an incredibly cool cat. I love the way he approaches the game. I love the way he talks about the game. Specifically, just the way his style of offense is so much fun to watch.
Why aggressive?
It's just it's very technical. He's very versatile. The fact that he has a passing big man in Robbie is a personal thing for me. Where like I've always been obsessed with passing big men and the offenses they create, like Vlade Divac in the Kings back in the day. Even going back to Arvydas Sabonis when he came over from Russia and things like that. Like I love passing big men, so I've always been obsessed with Jokic. And so having Robbie Avila, I naturally was drawn towards that Indiana State team. Now he comes here, and it's just the offense is perfect. They got a lot there. They have so much size this year, like 6'7", like wings all over the place, 6'5" guards. They got Paulo Tieno, who's a 6'10" monster to pair with Robbie. There's no reason they're not going to be an absolute monster.
That's what Robbie needs. He needs sort of a Hulk around him because he is sort of a finesse player.
He's 100% finesse player. And part of it's having the bulk around him, but also over the summer, Robbie's been healthy, which he wasn't last year. And now he's getting to go against Paul every day. And he talked about it yesterday. He's like, yeah, Paul's beating the crap out of me every day. Like he's roughing me up, and I've got it, and that's good for me because I have to get tougher. But having them on the court at the same time is going to be great. But also being able to just put out a 4-out lineup with Paul as the center, and then being able to put out a 4-out lineup with Robbie as the center in different modes. They just have so much versatility.
Where's Jemerson? Is he playing anywhere?
I believe he's going to be absolutely murdering people in the rec league. If you
he's done playing.
If you're playing in a rec league and you see that you have to play a what's the big company out there in over in Westport? Worldwide Technology.
There you go.
I think if you find out you're playing a rec team with a bunch of Worldwide Technology guys, I think you better forfeit that game because there's a good chance that a guy with 2,000 career college points might be on that team, or it's either Worldwide Technology or one of the other big companies. Yeah.
We get it though.
He's in town.
You're going to see a 6'6" sharpshooter.
Yes, you're going to get murdered.
Who's going to run without the ball nonstop until he finds his spot.
You're going to show him and be like, this is going to be a fun, casual Wednesday night game, and then he's going to show up. He's gonna clean the bottoms of his shoes off, and he's gonna drop 45 on you, and you just have to accept that fact.
That arena's great when they're playing competitive basketball like they did last year. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Cook your bacon in the air fryer. It stays juicy and crispy, but the fat drips off. Spartan 4 Fire. Yeah, the air fryer thing, Kate. I know you're listening. We might have to get one of them bad boys. Do you like cooking ribs?
I love cooking ribs.
So you know
one of my favorite things.
You got to, it's not easy to do. You got to slow cook.
No.
Yeah,
220.
Yeah, real slow.
3-4 hours.
And wrap it with butter.
You start off the night before, and you got to brine it. You got to get it in the fridge in a brine first, and then in a marinade. Then you take it out. Slather it in mustard as your binder, and then hit it with your dry rub. Put it on there 2
hours.
Put it on there for 2 hours, and that's when you start with the wet mop.
Yeah.
So you get the mix of the marinade and a little barbecue sauce, and you go out there and you start wet mopping that thing every every 10, 20 minutes on the grill, and always in direct heat with some wood chips, obviously there to smoke it up. And pull that thing out after 3 or 4 hours, and make sure the big key is the bone should just be able to
slide right out, baby. Although if you're doing a competition barbecue, you don't want it that. If they'd want to see your bite mark through it, but I don't give a damn. I like to take that damn bone out.
Mm-hmm.
Cole was a talking head that loved the sound of his own voice. Rock isn't a self-consumed, clueless 22-year-old. Keep doing you, Rock. 314. Damn good text.
Where's
right
my
there.
bell? Hold on.
Where is it at?
I'm gonna give you a bell here.
Damn good text right there. God dang. Here's a different one.
Cole did bring something completely different than I have. I'll admit that.
Rockio is ruining the show. Rockio is ruining the show, just like Cole did. Can we keep the board ops mic off? Angry Dragon. What's up, baby? Haven't seen you in a while. I think he dropped off food one time. Interesting. When's that going to start going down again, Jimmy?
Wait, what is this one? The cat is a perfect nickname, if you know what I mean. What a beta. I'm a beta?
No.
What's a beta?
A beta male?
Don't get into this stuff. It's not,
beta male?
It's not real.
You have a beta male and an alpha
Jim.
male.
Jim, it's not real.
A beta male.
It's not real.
An alpha male, baby.
Jim, it's not real.
What's up?
It's a pseudoscience. It's not a real thing.
No, I know it's not.
It's not a real
like,
thing.
I didn't say it was real, but if that's how you pitch
It's not a real thing, Cam.
So this man feels I'm a non-aggressive man.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
The guy who invented the alpha male theory in wolves was a quack. He wasn't respected in his field. He studied only captive wolves. It's not a real thing.
It doesn't matter.
It's a completely made up dynamic.
But it's not real.
Cam.
No one thinks that if you say someone's an alpha that is based on science. They're just differentiating you as an aggressive person as a non-aggressive. I don't have a problem with it that this gentleman thinks.
So there's no alpha male in any, like, with wolves.
It happens very specifically in like small areas
Packs?
of in captivity wolves. It's not like a real like nature phenomenon, and people have extrapolated his theories into like there's this natural order in the world of alphas and betas, and it's all based off his entire theory. That's just it's completely false.
Is there no alpha in like a sled dogs or anything?
Of course, if you've had puppies, like a litter, there's the alpha. Maybe it's not a scientific term, but that's the most aggressive one that runs the show. That's fine. And the beta one's the little guy that doesn't get the food or gets pushed out. It maybe is not based on science, but it is based on how you describe certain, be it dogs or people.
Yeah, no, I know.
And that guy describes me as a
beta,
as the guy who's afraid. To,
you're the one that's with the women and children of China. You know,
that's fine. I've never been called a beta.
With the women and children. You know. While we're holding our ground, Rock, that's what we're going to be doing. Somebody's got to take care of the women and children. We're holding ground, baby. Let's go. I also don't like when Rock uses big words that confuse Cam and I. He does use big words. I like it. I'm curious.
I like big words. That's like one thing.
I like when you do that.
It's just like it's fun for me to use a word. Like I like using words. I don't know why.
I wish
it's always been
my
fun.
vocabulary was more enhanced. 100%.
Oh, don't say enhance. I don't know what that means.
Beta. Rock sometimes falls in the camp of I have the only correct opinion. All other opinions are stupid, and the ones that make them should be burned at the stake. 573. God.
Yes, he's arrogant. We all are.
Accurate.
God dang.
Okay, so one aspect of that is I'm having fun in a debate about subjective things, and I'm just screwing around. But if I actually am like, this is the only correct opinion, it's because I have the facts, and like that's the only way to interpret the facts is this perspective.
What about when you called me a 12-year-old yesterday?
I was making a joke. You were talking. Oh yeah, it's because you care that people have green Android dots. I stand by that. I stand by that.
Screws everything up.
I stand by that. Making you. I
want to see a good video, and the video's this big and grainy.
I stand by that. Makes you a 12-year-old. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stand by that take.
Because I am a 12-year-old.
It was a little harsh. I'm standing by it.
Who cares what blob someone has?
Thank you very much.
Because if you're in a group chat and they send out a video of something that I wanted to see, I can't see it because the dink ball has a different phone and it shows up this
Why
big.
is the person a dink ball, Cam?
And he's my best buddy. And it's this big and I don't even know what the hell is going on. So therefore, I don't like that. Does it ruin my day? Hell nah. but I'm still going to chirp a little bit like, there he is. He screwed this whole text up because he got a different phone and the video only shows up this big. That's all. No big deal.
And you can't enlarge it or anything?
No.
It's a big problem in his life.
God.
It got to a point legitimately where like that is such a thing where like when I was on the dating apps and you'd move from.
What are you doing? That's for you, Dave. That's for you, baby.
He returned
What the hell, Dave?
He returned
Green
the gift.
returned it.
He
The hell,
returned the
Dave?
gift.
The hell?
Oh,
I'm gonna
20 grams of protein,
I'm gonna
Dave.
get chewed out for that, Dave. We haven't taken a break yet, boys. Just
Oh, yeah, okay.
Don't worry. I forgot what we were talking about.
I don't know.
Dave shook me to my core.
What does that mean? Does that mean we're out?
He shook me to
Again?
my core there.
Again?
I think so.
You need a
What'd
better
you do?
partner. You need a better partner.
Did he eat the beef jerky?
No.
Oh God.
He hates us.
Oh no.
He hates
This is
us.
bad.
us. Oh, God. All right, we got to go to break. I'm starting to get worried. All right, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere. This is Hot Take Central 2.0.
The Lou Information Station, a whole new way to enjoy content created just for those of us in the St. Louis area. It's a whole new way to advertise and promote your business. Reach out and find out just how different we are. If you're tired of one-sided advertising offerings or your traditional media rep trying to shove digital marketing down your throat, visit louinfo.com and click on advertising. Or email partnerships at louinfo.com for more information.
It's one of baseball's fiercest rivalries, the Cubs versus the Cardinals, and the action returns to Busch Stadium the weekend of August 8th through the 10th. Feel the heat, the history, and the excitement as these two legendary teams battle it out under the summer lights. 3 big games, 2 historic teams, 1 electric atmosphere you won't want to miss. Great seats remain. Secure yours today at Cardinals.com.
This is Wilson Contreras, San Luis Cardinals for the Lou.
Summer in St. Louis means one thing: Cardinals baseball. It's more than a game, it's an STL tradition. The crack of the bat, the roar of the crowd, the boom of the fireworks. It's the soundtrack to summer for Cardinals Nation. So grab your cap and glove and take your spot in the stands, because in St. Louis, baseball is more than a melody, it's our favorite song.
LouInfo.com news headlines brought to you by Brown and Crouppen. GetBC.com.
This is your LouInfo.com news update. Union workers at 3 different Boeing facilities in the St. Louis area, both in Missouri and Illinois, could go on strike as soon as midnight Monday unless a new contract deal is reached by Sunday night. About 3,200 international machinists and aerospace workers union members are impacted. One person's been charged for his role in scamming an auto repair shop in Overland. Police said the scam last summer targeted Dave's Auto on Lackland Road between August 6th and August 28th. Abel Montiel and 2 others allegedly obtained the auto repair shop's banking info at Commerce Bank and stole $14,600 from the auto shop. MasterCard is building a new solar energy facility in O'Fallon to power its data center and take a step toward the company's goal of achieving 100% renewable electricity and net zero emissions by 2040. It breaks ground next spring. Names have been announced for the St. Louis Zoo's 5 baby cheetah cubs. Asha, Bozzie, Chirpa, Milani, and Wicket will be seen at River's Edge later this year. For the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com, I'm Jen Austin.
Now, LouInfo.com weather, presented by STL Sports Central. St. Louis sports, anytime, anywhere.
Here's your LouInfo.com weather update. Hot and humid for one more day, and then we get a big break on the temperatures and the humidity on Thursday. For now, we'll be hitting the mid-90s, sunshine with a few clouds. Our heat index 110 today. Showers and thunderstorms look likely. Overnight, more rain, low 70s, scattered showers and thunderstorms, and a lot cooler on Thursday, mid-70s. I'm meteorologist Steve Hamilton for the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Fenton Bar & Grill, home of the best trash wings in the St. Louis area and the best servers in town. Fenton Bar & Grill is located on Rudder Road in Fenton, just minutes away from the soccer park. Open 7 days a week from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., so anytime is a good time to enjoy Fenton Bar & Grill. While you're there, say hi to Chuck, the 2024 Maitre D' of the Year. And know you'll always be around people that love sports. It's a guaranteed great time at Fenton Bar & Grill. Learn more at FentonBarandGrill.com.
The choice of a lawyer is an important decision. It should not be based solely on advertisements.
Not sure how to get a lawyer after an accident?
Call Brown and Crouppen. We'll walk you through it. Worried it'll cost too much? Here's a fact. At Brown and Crouppen, you pay nothing up front, and we never get paid unless you do. When you're our client, you'll have all your questions answered, all for free. Hurt? Get the facts and help you need. Call Brown and Crouppen now.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get in the game with Eyesight Media. We don't just put your brand near the action, we put you in the action. Imagine this, your company front and center showcased in NCAA and pro stadiums and arenas nationwide. If you're ready to elevate your brand to MVP status, don't miss this shot. Visit eyesightmediagroup.com today to apply for an in-arena partnership. That's eyesightmediagroup.com.
Back to more of Hot Take Central 2.0 with Cam Jansen and Jimmy the Cat Hayes on the Lou Information Station, streaming 24/7 at louinfo.com.
Yeah, baby, 9:50 on a Wednesday. Let's go. Lou Information Station live and on demand at louinfo.com. We're live on YouTube right now. Hey, everybody. Lou Info on YouTube.
Can't see Eli.
Like and subscribe. If you want to call in 855-282-8255. If you want to text in, it's 314-590-3770. Let's go. Eli.
Oh, no.
Can men have babies? Go.
Are you talking about physically?
Can men get pregnant? Go.
Physically, how do
Can men get pregnant? Go.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
Let's analyze this.
I was
Physically, like what other ways are to have a baby?
I thought you were talking about like having a child in general.
No.
For a second.
Can men get pregnant?
No.
Okay, that's it. No big deal.
Can I break into song?
Sure.
You're having my baby. What a lovely way to tell the world you love me. Are they talking about a physical baby?
Yes.
Or are they talking about something else?
Oh man, that was an easy one, wasn't it? That was easy. Some are hard, some are easy. That was an easy one.
Here's the thing.
Sometimes I don't know what the answer is going to be.
Here's the thing. There is something going on with us. So Eli is swatting these things down and giving us what we want to hear. Rock is doing a lot of that too, where, he's just kind of going along to get along.
You're on to something.
So
here.
with Rock, because he's in here more than Eli, and we love them both, I kind of got to slowly chip away. What's the game where you're shooting people and there's this much health left?
Every single shooting game there is.
Like I would believe if we had that sort of graphic on this show,
he'd be at 13%.
I think he was
hobbling around
while pretending he was at full.
Like
health.
Wolfenstein, where he shows his head back in the day, and it's kind of gets black eye, and he's got this, he's got that. His health's going down.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is. Oh, man.
So I'm going to slowly chip away.
Slowly chip away, baby. Man, oh, man. What's going on, Eli? What do you got going this weekend? What are you doing?
I'm very excited. SummerSlam, the first 2-night SummerSlam.
Are you pumped about that?
I am very pumped about that.
A lot of people seem like they are, man.
Yeah.
They got a lot of big dogs wrestling. Yeah. You don't like Logan Paul, do you? Is he annoying to you?
Logan Paul. Yeah, he's very annoying to me, and I wish he would stop wrestling in WWE events, but unfortunately he signed a multi-year contract at the beginning of the year.
Like Andy.
Did he take a picture?
Oh.
Yeah,
send it out like
took a big old picture. He made sure he has Prime bottle facing with the logo out and everything.
He is
got a
good.
whole picture.
Is he good at wrestling though? Like he's talented. Yeah, see, he's talented, but he's just annoying. I like Jake better than him. I think Jake's kind of cool. I think he's kind of a tool a little bit.
I would
but
never
he's a damn good athlete.
Picture you as a wrestling guy.
Really?
I don't know.
It's fair.
Look, I get why people
'Cause
like
he's
it
Amish?
because as our guests were saying yesterday, and that was interesting, is it's just show. It's just a show.
Yeah.
So you get interested in the characters like you would like Sopranos or anything else. But I would not. I know. I think you're a little deeper than the average young person.
That's fair.
So I wouldn't think that would be something that would grab you. But it's cool.
Yeah, I feel like there are a lot of things. And this is going to sound like tooting my own horn a little bit, but I feel like there are a lot of
Rock
things.
sits there and he does it all.
Oh yeah, I mean, like it's that.
I feel like there are definitely a lot of things that I was like, I'll tell people and they're like, really? Because I feel like I do dip my toes in a lot of different waters that people don't expect necessarily.
I just saw the most horrific thing ever. Pre-show, we were watching the news, and right now in like Texas and like around south there, tarantulas, that are the size of your head, are in mating season. and they're all looking for love, and they're finding these tarantulas all over the place. I saw a video the other day of this Texas woman, and she's like, "What is in my backyard? What are those things in my backyard that cut grass?" And she's filming. She's like, "What is that?" Like 3 monster tarantulas just walking across their backyard.
Wouldn't scare me.
They can't dig through your skin, so they do have poison.
Yeah,
pretty much every spider does. But they can't dig through. You would be if one was right there, you'd be freaked out.
I would step on it.
No, you wouldn't, because E would get mad at you.
Yeah, you're right.
E would get mad at you.
No, but that would there's things
they're
that,
scary looking.
Like a giant snake might scare me.
Depends on what it is.
I'm not scared of things that I don't consider like a threat.
They're not a threat.
Like
yeah,
in the water, a shark could kill me, and I could think about it. That would scare me. In the woods, I see a bear, and the bear don't like the cut of my jib. That would scare me. A tarantula, even a snake in the yard.
It's just a creepy. We don't deal with tarantulas here. If you see a big, tell me this wouldn't scare you. Kate and I, we were down to Lake.
I'm a beta, so everything scares me.
That's right. Kate and I are down to Lake Ozarks at a place like this cabin, and I look on the wall. It's at nighttime. I go, "What in the mother F is that?" And I look at it, and I'm like, "It was a wolf spider with those babies on the back." And I go, "God, we got to kill this thing.
Kill it."
Yeah. We tried to capture it. It goes, head, gone. Now we're looking for it all night long. Can't sleep because this damn wolf spider with all these babies are on the back. We don't know where it's at. Finally, we found it again.
In your hair.
Oh, God, they're just... And if you do kill it, I mean, the thing's gigantic. And all those things are going to go all over the place. Now you got all these baby spiders everywhere. You wouldn't be freaked out if you saw that?
It's a rare case. But, when the weather's hot and people are swimming in lakes and stuff, and there's bacteria. There was a kid who an amoeba.
Yes. Went through his ear.
And ate the brain.
Yes.
An amoeba.
I ain't getting in that Lake of the Ozarks on 4th of July weekend, baby.
There's
so much bacteria in that water. It's not flushed out properly. You're guaranteed an earache. Who knows what's coming in and out of your ears and whatnot. Ugh. It's so overpopulated right now. It's scary. Yeah. God dang right.
A brain-eating amoeba.
Ugh. I remember hearing, that was quick. That was quick. Well, we got to get going, Jimmy. We got to get going. Good job today. Good job. We almost got Rock. He didn't fall for it. It's all good. You got to talk about soccer.
Just I brought in McDonald's.
We got corn. Nice. We got McDonald's. I got Laffy Taffy. That's what we do on Hot Take Central. We'll see all you guys tomorrow. Hot Take Central 2.0.
Is your brand stuck on the sidelines? Tired of feeling like your marketing budget is just warming the bench? Well, then it's time to get
There's a new way to travel, and it's one of the oldest forms of transportation. Travel by train.